Good day, ladies and gentlemen. The world is in crisis everywhere. There are wars and rumors of wars and famine and genocide taking place as we speak. And there's a lesser known crisis that is happening in America that has everyone worried. Not that it gets much press, but if you shop at a grocery store, you've experienced it for yourself. And that's right, we're not talking about fuel prices, we are talking about the egg crisis. Yes, eggs. The egg crisis, there's a massive egg crisis going on. And before you decide not to take it seriously, I would ask you to reconsider your position. The price of eggs have skyrocketed in some areas, leading to no one buying eggs or a shortage of eggs in some markets. Then there's been a run on eggs. Eggs shelves are bare in some places. They are empty. It's like when a storm is coming, you know how people run to the store and clear the shelves of all bread and all essential items. Well, that's what egg shelves look like. But if you think about it, if there's no eggs to buy, then all egg-related meals are impossible to make. From omelets to cakes, certain pies, etc., etc. All those delights that we take for granted become something of a dream. I mean, you can forget about getting it from your restaurants too, because even they won't be able to produce what they produced for you before, whatever pastry it is or was. Then we heard reports of people stealing eggs. Thieves hit some place in Pennsylvania called Pete and Jerry's. There's a distribution center, and they stole around 100,000 eggs. Yes, it's that bad. It's that bad for people to want to risk going to prison for eggs. And I assume that they're going to sell those eggs in the black market or make lots of pies, souffles, omelets. Eggs over easy, sunny side up. I mean, anything possible with 100,000 eggs. I mean, you'd have to do a lot to before the eggs go bad, because how are you going to keep 100,000 eggs cool? I mean, sure, it's wintertime, but that's neither here nor there. But then there's another issue. Whenever eggs do make it to the market, people are reporting of poor quality, meaning that the shells are thinner than normal, and they virtually fall apart when you try to shell the egg. You know, like when you try to crack it in a bowl, the shells are chipping and falling apart, which could mean that the birds are stressed, or could mean that the birds are sick that produce the eggs. Who knows? We're not getting a lot of information about this. But it says in some sources that all of this egg shortage and the egg high prices have something to do with the H5N1 bird flu virus, the avian flu virus. It's been around since 2020, and it has affected lots of egg producing populations. The virus is so dangerous that it has jumped species a few times. It jumped into cattle and sea lions and seals, and has killed tens of millions of birds and thousands of sea lions. And now there's a confirmed human case of being infected by bird flu. Things are so bad that the state of California has declared a state of emergency over the avian flu virus spread. It's basically an epidemic. If it could jump to humans, then a human could pass it to another human. Then I just hope that they get it all under control, because we wouldn't want another pandemic, do we? You know, so we have to keep a close eye on what's going on, all the developments. You know, if it does become a pandemic, at least we would actually know what the source was this time. But whatever you do, make sure that you keep an eye on what's going on, and make sure that you remember that eggs are good, cakes are good, but they're not that important. You can forego eggs for now if you can. Well, thank you. That's all for now. Like, share, and subscribe.